as we're looking at the second side, okay? Same section, parallel lines. Remember how to spell parallel. Notice the two L's in the middle. All right, here I have a point, here I have a line. The instructions say write an equation of a line that's parallel to the line below and also through the point given. Let me tell you what they're really asking you to do so you can visualize this. This is a good review as well. How do I graph this line? Talk to me. We have to do this today on our evaluation. Where do I start? Start at -4. So everyone go down 4. From that point, where do I go? Good. Up 3. Always run to the right, remember. Up 3 over 2. Grace, have you done this kind of stuff? Graphing? Okay. This is how we graph a line. Would you agree that that red line is an approximation of this equation? All right, now let's graph this point. 8, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Here's this dot over here, 8, 2. I am being asked to draw a line through that point that's parallel to that. So everyone just draw a little dotted line as best as you can, parallel to this, through this point. Just do it right now. Just draw a dotted line all the way down through that point. That's what we're being asked to do. Does mine look about parallel? Give or take. So that's what they're asking us to do. What can you tell me about the dotted line versus the red line? What's the same? Well, they both have the same angle, don't they? So what's the same between the two lines? The slope. So if the slope of our original one is 3/2, the slope of our parallel line is also 3/2. Once again, those two little lines mean parallel. So I have this slope and I have this point. How do you write an equation if you have the slope and the point? What's the general equation for that? Look over here. What do we have? Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Well, let's just plug them in. Here we go. Noah, what's my y1 value? No, we're not looking over here anymore. Right here. It's okay.
Sorry, 2.
2. Okay. Keep going. Sam, what's my slope? Okay. Carson, what's my x1? From right up here. x1, y1. 8. Okay. Now, did I specify what form they want the equation in? Did I specify it? Not necessarily. So you can give any one of the three forms. Is this a valid answer? Sure. Now, I don't know if they're going to specify in the homework or not, but I can tell you on the quiz I'm going to specify some things. So what if I said on the quiz, I want you to write this in slope-intercept form? What are you going to do? We've reviewed this. Let's just say they want you to do it in slope-intercept form. What you're going to do is distribute the 3/2. 3 times 8, help me, 24, divided by 2, 12. Then bring over the 2. 3 has x minus 10. So this bottom box is called slope-intercept form. This box is called point-slope form. I don't know what they're going to ask you for, but you need to be comfortable going either back or forth between those two. All right? So I'm just going to show it to you, so you have to read the question and then say, hey, you know, this is what they want us to do. All right, let's look down at the bottom one. Little review. Gabe, what's the slope of the line? 3. Caroline, what's the y-intercept of the line? 0, 9. What's the slope of a parallel line to this? 3/1. So here's my information. Our general form, remember, write it down, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Who feels like they can plug it all in for me? Taylor, can you do it? Can you plug them all in? Good. Good. Probably I'm going to change that to a plus, right? Okay. Is that the easiest form of all? Point slope? All right, so on the first one we changed it into slope intercept. On this one, let's do the other form. What's the other form called? The third form. Standard. What do I do with this 3? Distribute. Go ahead and distribute for me, Luis.
Y plus 6 equals 3x minus 12.
All right, now standard form, reminder, the x's and y's are on the left. The numbers are on the right. So I guess I need to move this 3x over to the left. So Felipe, how do I take this 3x, it's a positive, and move it to the left? I want to take this 3x and go over. What am I going to do? Okay, so we subtract 3x. That gives us negative 3x plus y plus 6 equals negative 12. Finishing it up, I need to get rid of that plus 6 and move that over. What am I doing then? Subtracting 6. So subtract 6. That gives me negative 3x plus y equals how much? Negative 18. Or, the cleaner way to write our answer, 3x minus y equals positive 18. What did I do to get from this box to that box? Do you remember? That was a couple days ago. What did I multiply by in my head? Negative 1. Everything times negative 1. Why do I like the red box better than the blue box? They're both right. How many negatives does this have? 1. How many negatives does this have? But both of these are called what form? Standard form. What's this form called? Point slope. Coming up here, what's this form called? Slope intercept. And remember from TJ's teaching us, the intercept here is always written how? 0, comma, a number. That's the y-intercept. So as we're looking at parallel lines exist if they have the same slope. Do they have to have the same y-intercept? No. So once you find the slope, you use the new point and derive your new equation. Make sense?